We're now getting a full sense of the devastation left by that massive explosion at a fertilizer plant in the town of West in the state of Texas. We're awaiting word from officials on how many people have actually died. Entire blocks of the small town are blown apart, smashed by an explosion that actually hit like an earthquake. I mean, imagine being nearby with your children and seeing this.
There, looks like it jumped out the window.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, you okay?
Dad?
You okay?
Dad, I can't hear.
Come here.
I can't hear. Get out of here.
That's amateur video. You can hear the daughter urging her father to get away. And we've also got some video of the blast and fireball seen from the window of a nearby home just minutes after an ammonia fertilizer plant caught fire. The blast was a seismic event with a magnitude 2.1, shaking homes as far as 80 kilometers away and tearing apart buildings for blocks in all directions.
It was just a major explosion. The windows came in on me, the roof came in on me, the ceiling came in.
That's Dr. George Smith, medical director of the town's emergency service department. He was rushing to get residents out of a senior's home near the fertilizer plant. I can tell you that everyone inside made it out safely.
It's just overwhelming to us. We're a town of 2,400. We have 3 ambulances, and there are literally hundreds of people hurt. This is like an earthquake. A lot of the buildings are gone. We need to get some search teams in here to get the people out. But it's a true disaster situation.
Guys, y'all need to get out of here. Okay. That second tank's about to go. Get out of here.
In the immediate aftermath, officials went house to house, urging people to leave, fearing a second explosion. There were tons of anhydrous ammonia stored at that fertilizer plant. This video was shot by a photojournalist during the immediate aftermath, and the image gives us a first look at the scene as night was falling. And you can see street after street of homes and buildings just simply in ruins. This is also ground zero this hour in the search for more victims. We've got Ann Gaviola tracking the latest developments. She's got the latest pictures. She joins me in the newsroom. What else is coming in, Ann?
So, Hannah, just to situate you, West is located 130 kilometers south of Dallas, Texas. It is a small community, 2,400 people call it home. The latest toll, as many as 15 people dead, anywhere between 5 and 15. The tally is continuing to come in. More than 160 people injured. You mentioned the effects of this was felt as far away as 80 kilometers away. The impact very much like that of a small earthquake. Lots of damage to surrounding buildings. A middle school, for example, an apartment complex, and that nursing home that you mentioned, 130 people evacuated from there, as well as 75 houses. Now, some people have described this scene as being a bit of like the aftermath of a tornado, where you have one house completely destroyed, the one next door is fine, and then on the other side, more devastation. Let's have a listen to what the mayor of West has to say about this.
At approximately 7:55, the plant exploded. Approximately 50 to 60 houses in a 5-block area radius were damaged. Heavily damaged.
Now, the U.S. president has also weighed in on this. We've got word from the White House. This is a statement from Obama. Today, our prayers go out to the people of West Texas in the aftermath of last night's deadly explosion at a fertilizer plant. A tight-knit community has been shaken, and good, hardworking people have lost their lives. I want to thank the first responders who worked tirelessly through the night to contain the situation and treat the wounded. Now, President Obama has pledged to make all federal resources that they need available to them. Among those dead believed dead are the first responders. Let's have a listen to Mr. Patrick Swanton of the Waco Police about those first people on scene.
I have found out for you that it is a volunteer fire department, meaning that they probably have a very large contingent of people that are willing to risk their life for their neighbors and their community. I do know that there were numerous firefighters there. We have accounted for many, but there are some that are not accounted for.
You know, this was really a community effort. Waco sent an additional 5 fire units to help out. All told, 15 communities pitched in and helped out as they could for everyone in West. Suhanna?
And people who live there, they've got some incredible stories. I bet they're sharing. What are they saying?
Absolutely. It is remarkable to hear the people who live there talk about this tragedy. It's been described as a disaster area, as being very similar to a war zone. In fact, we have some video. We showed it to you a little bit earlier, but it is definitely worth a second look and a second listen. Among them, some amateur video shot by Derek Hurt, who is a resident of West. Let's have a listen.
Just jumped out the window.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, you okay?
Dad?
You okay?
I can't hear.
Come here.
I can't hear. Get out of here. Please get out of here.
I thought it killed both of us, really, to be honest with you. It seemed like it lasted for. I know it went quick, but it seemed like it lasted forever.
Now, that voice that you heard of the young child, that was his daughter as well. They went to investigate when they obviously caught that blast on video. Authorities currently treating the scene of the explosion as a crime scene, although at this point there is no reason to suggest that it was anything but an industrial accident. Suhanna?
Thank you so much, Ann.
You're welcome.